Hello everyone and welcome to a new single player series here on Rob Mac Plays. Obviously, as you can see, we're going to be playing Minecraft. We switched things up a little bit. We're using a new launcher called the AT launcher. Switched a little bit back and forth between a few of them before we found this one. Not to say that we're not going to go back to something like Feed the Beast, but for right now we wanted to try something new and see where we're at. We are using the Resonant Rise mod pack, and with just a couple of changes, nothing too big. We decided to use a different map making program, and we can discuss that as the time goes on. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see here, we just got into the screen here. You can see we have no new worlds here. Just got everything freshly installed. So let's create a new world. Let's go with let's go with something simple here. How about we'll just do we'll do Rob's SSP LP. That's where we're at, right? Let's take a look at some of our options. Obviously, survival, big important thing there. Let's start with no bonus chests. We're not going to allow any cheats. I don't think we need to worry about that. We are going to use biomes of plenty. Definitely a lot of great things to be using on that. And obviously we want to generate things like villages and dungeons. Let's see, as a seed, let's go with something like first time. That's our first time on here, so let's see what we do. Let's create a new world. So with this new launcher, we got a lot of new things. The Resonant Rise mod pack has a lot of stuff in it, so that's gonna be the big thing here, is just getting used to all these different mods. Got an alphabetical list here that we'll kind of talk about as time goes on, but I see our world is generating, so let's see what we got there. Voxel map. That's the new map making software we're using. It looks like we got a couple things up there. So let's hide that message. We got two maps going on. I think one is the map making program. Let me sort that stuff out, and we'll be right back. All right. For now, we just moved it around. We'll see how that works out in the end. But let's go ahead and get started here. We're gonna biomes of plenty. Looks like we have a garden right back there. Got a lot of interesting stuff to see here. So biggest thing is obviously surviving that first night. So as you can see here, obviously Tinker's Construct, as we have the materials in U book to start with. As you can see here, we get the two different map programs. So we're gonna see what works for us and what we'd like to continue with. Let's see if we can get a view here and find at least a place to get started. Again, what we're going to want to do right away is kind of build ourselves a little fort, get things going. And what is... Okay, we're going to have to move some of these other displays too, because I think that's a rooster. That's interesting, because that's obviously not how you spell rooster. So alright, well, let's begin like we always do, punching some wood, getting some basic tools. So yeah, some of the mods, well, we see us getting our achievements and getting some basics started. Again, these are going to be in alphabetical order, so some of them aren't going to make sense until we talk about them later. But the first one, additional buildcraft objects. Well, where would we be without buildcraft? So obviously the additional buildcraft objects will be good to have. Also, we got buildcraft, and we're obviously going to have industrial craft. And with that, we're going to have advanced reactors, which extends the IC2 nuclear program. So definitely some more nice things to have there. Let's get ourselves a crafting table and craft us a little bit better tools than our fists, huh? Poor little Cookie Monster there's beating himself up. Let's get ourselves an axe and a pick. We're going to need that here shortly. What do we got here? So we've been beating up on some spruce trees. Well, hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Let's see if we can reach that one. Not quite. Alright. Well, let's looks like we got some stone right here. Can we get to that pretty decently? Yeah, we'll dig that out, get us some better tools right away. Alright. So, just going down this mod list again, this is a lot of new stuff for me. So we with this it's air. It's another compatibility mod that they have. Applied energistics, something that we've seen around a lot and becoming the favorites of a lot of people. Basically, I should say, an advanced storage and building or automated building program that we can use. Something that I switched to using after logistics pipes became an issue, creating server lags on some of our servers. Something that I have just started getting into are the magic mods. I've been more of a tech type person on here. So looking at some of the magic ones like Ars Magica 2 by Mythian, definitely kind of gotten a touch into it. It's definitely very comprehensive, very well thought out. So I'm definitely looking forward to jumping in and seeing what is all available there. Let's see, we also have atomic science, more nuclear steam power. So definitely a lot of ways for us to generate power on here, which is always good. Let's bring this down here. You saw me grab that crafting table. We're just gonna right away get ourselves a better pick because this one's gonna wear out pretty quickly. And again, just trying to get some basics going here that we can get ourselves a home and do some stuff with. Let's use the rest of this wooden one up though, shall we? Let's see, after atomic science, they have auto utilities, which is a chisel utilities mod with the backpacks mod. So definitely a lot of good things there. Adds a lot of different ones actually. Here if we do, here we got all these. And I'm not sure how they, let's see, how they compare. And we obviously still have a cheat mode on. Look at that. Let's see if we can get that out of here. It's not done that way though, is it? Inventory, recipe mode. There we go. Let's leave it in that, shall we? So, leather and something to color them. So that's definitely pretty easy. Get ourselves a cow farm, or if you're into that, it's a horse farm. My daughter wasn't too keen when she found out that was an alternate way to get leather, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, welcome to Minecraft. Let's see. Let me just take a look. Here we got basic components, which is the base for universal electricity crafting. Obviously, then we have universal electricity. Let's see, it's called BD-lib, which is a library for the gendistry, which obviously then means we have gendistry on here. We'll cover, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 program mods that are part of Bibliocraft, which would be Bibliocraft, Biblio Woods, the Biomes of Plenty, Forestry, and Natura add-ons. So obviously then, as you could tell, then we obviously had Biomes of Plenty, but we also have Forestry and Natura on here. So that all of those mods add in more wood colors for furniture. Bibliocraft's got a lot of fun stuff that we will get to using very quickly as well. So let's take a look here. Can we take this amber out with this? How about with this? That's taking a lot more than it should. Alright. We'll have to wait till we get something a little better, but just trying to dig ourselves out a little home here to get started. And then hopefully we can take a look at what's all going on. In this season, you're going to actually get to see pretty much everything that goes into it. Mining, I'm going to actually time-lapse mining. We'll find some tunes to play to make it interesting, but gives you guys a chance to see what all happens and how everything goes. So obviously here you can see we have Thaumcraft, as you can see right on the screen there, the air-infused stone. We will be mining that up shortly. We could do it now, but as I've understood from Thaumcraft, the more of that you dig out, you can actually hurt the environment. No, don't take me word for word for that, but that's what I've understood that to be. So as we do our research into what is all involved in Thaumcraft, we can hopefully get some better knowledge on that. Let's throw up a couple of torches here. It's going to get dark, eventually here, so we're going to want to put up a door. We can do the mining at night, but let's get ourselves a little bit more wood. So let's see. We have big reactors, another power generation mod. Benny's mods, which is an extension for forestry. Like we had said before, Biomes of Plenty is on here, as we're already getting a good view of everything that's involved in that. This was I could have upgraded my axe when I was upgrading weapons, huh? You'll see that we can fail a lot in this game and still enjoy doing it. So we have blood magic. We'll have to see what's all involved in that. Something I've never dealt with. Like we talked about, Buildcraft, definitely another great thing to have. And let's do this. Let's take you in here. And while we have a second, we can actually show you what the next one, the next mod is going to be. Let's take these, we'll put them around the outside, and Carpenter's blocks from from the mod Carpenter's blocks. So it allows you to have different blocks so that you can do a lot more than your normal standard stuff. Here we're gonna just derp on whatever we're trying to do here. We need, you can see here, you build these carpenter's blocks, and then you use them in place of wood on a lot of recipes, and you're going to get these special things. Now we got a door here we're going to put down. Looks pretty blank, but the nice thing about it is that the very basic thing is that you can color them. So now you can see, now it does use up 2 of your blocks when you do that, but you do get that coloring, so it helps you. It's not necessarily secret doors, but it's definitely definitely allows you to not have the standard door color in there all the time. So while it's nighttime, I'm going to keep digging this stuff out here, and let's go ahead and keep going on. The next thing here we have. So we do have computer craft on here, and with that we have the CC transport, which helps you automate a lot of different things using the Lua program. We also have charge pads. I've never actually used it, but we're definitely going to get into using it to help charge a lot of other things that we're going to have in the game. We have chicken chunks, is obviously to help with our chunk loading. We have the chisel mod, which is going to help with some deco. We'll see how much we get into that or not. I'm not the greatest at building very decorative things, but let's see if we can't get into that a little bit more this season. Let's see. Here's another one I haven't used. Choco Craft. We'll have chocobos from Final Fantasy running around, and we'll be able to train them and ride them like you do horses on 1.6.x of Minecraft. We will also they have special properties, so hopefully we'll get to see more of that. I'm worried about what's above us there, so let's dig out this way a little bit. Maybe we can even start stepping down. Let's see, Code Chicken Core, which is the core of all of the Chicken Bones mods. Let's see, what else do we have? Compact solars and compact windmills. Definitely more power generation, which is great. We just talked about computer craft. You'll see damage indicators, which is it shows the health bars and numeric things, numeric life indicators. Darkcraft is in the mod pack. The last I knew of Darkcraft, I thought it was it's pretty OP, I would think. There's a Dart patch in here as well. It says proper compatibility is Queen is the description of it. Again, unless things have changed, I find it to be too OP and probably won't use it at all. But so that will definitely require a little bit of research. Let's see. We have I'm going to mispronounce his name, but it's Denofleon's mods. We have library packs for those. A lot of his stuff has to do around pipes. So you have it's denlib utilities, den pipes, and den pipes for forestry. Those improvements to build craft pipes and pipes with bees and trees in mind. So we'll have to see all those type of things. Again, using buildcraft pipes or using applied energistics. We'll see how that goes. There's a creeper somewhere, and he's not liking what's going on. Let's do this. Let's zoom in our map here a little bit, and let's see if I remember which one is which. Location left. Let's make it large. There we go. Not like we really look at that much that's up there anyhow. Well, this wood pick is either lasting us forever or we're not using it that much. Probably a little bit of both, right? So let's see. We have there goes our pick finally. Let's move this one over. So we have dimensional anchors, which is Imbus's chunk loading mod, and we'll see how that goes. Chunk loading is always easier on a single player than it is when you're running on multiplayer servers, just because of the amount of resources when everybody's trying to do that. So let's see what all happens there. I think if we put a torch down here, that should be okay. Oh, we got a little bit. If we put one here, there we go. Alright, we'll turn that off. It's pretty dark outside yet, so I think we're just going to keep digging down here and doing what we can. Let's see. We have, let's see, we talked about dimensional anchors, so we have eMasher resource, which has a lot of building materials in it, and Ender storage. Definitely great. I know the vanilla Minecraft has their own, but we'll take a look. Here's some limestone from the chisel mod. I think we had something else up here too. Yeah, more limestone. There's a couple of different. Let's see. So you can see all these different things you can do with the limestone. Basically, for graphics, it's all. You got some. You can carve into ice. Let's see. Let's do that. I'll take out some of the other stuff, but you got some glass and things down here. Unless something really catches us off guard as to what we can do, glass will probably go to Tinker's Constructs using their clear glass. I definitely like the way that looks. But so here's a chisel made with a piece of iron and a stick. Cloud in a bottle, ice shards, ball of moss. So a lot of different interesting things we can do. Fantasy blocks. Ooh. It's not teaching us how to make it. So that, oh, here we go. Carpet. We can make some carpet. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Chiseled blocks of redstone and different stairs. So yeah, like I said, a lot of different things with that mod. there's another version of Marvel and stuff too that I like, so we'll have to see what's all there. Alright, we're hearing a lot of bad guys. Or a lot of chickens. Let's do this. Let's go into here. Let's take a look at our radar. What are we not showing? Neutrals. Oh, it's that darn roaster. Who knows what's happening to him? Oh well. I'm not too hurt. Alright, so yeah, enter storage, definitely definitely a great way. I've always preferred to move things via rails over distance, so we'll see how that works. Don't mind me here while we're looking at the next page. I will link the AT launcher stuff as well as the page that I've been looking at. If you want it right off the bat and don't want to go looking, it's atlauncher.com/pack/resonant rise. And that'll give you a list of all the mods that are in here. Ender.io, I did see, I've seen it. I've seen people do spotlights and seen it in games. I have not used it, but if we're going to go deco, it's probably the best way to do it, honestly. Definitely not something we get started right away, but something we can quickly get into, mid-game. When we really start to make things look good and build things. My goal on here is to actually build a city. Whether we actually use villagers or not, I guess I'm not too worried about. But my goal is to actually build what looks like a city. Actual buildings and a residential district and commercial districts. The hardest thing is again getting things to move around in a city. So. We'll probably do that via some type of rail system. So we have Endernet, which is like Forge IRC but for stuff. Engineer's Toolbox, again, that's about a lot of different modular things for being able to build and handle things. Again, we'll really get a look into things. I'll also leave comments, because then I know, hey, look, I've never used Engineer's Toolbox. Can you do something with it? And maybe the next building we do it more focused towards that. I'm definitely, I'm just recording this because I have fun playing Minecraft, and I know if you're like me, I sit there and I'm watching Let's Plays while I'm playing, and I hope that I become one that you watch on a regular basis. And there goes our pickaxe. Let's put another torch down here at 55. And looks like our daylight might be here. So let's get ourselves some stuff to go out into the great unknown, shall we? Get more of the spruce if we need it. So let's do that. Let's get this book out of the way. And build ourselves some stone tools, shall we? We're gonna need at some point a hoe, because we're gonna want to be able to get some food. Definitely always need food. A shovel for digging dirt. We just broke our pickaxe. Let's get ourselves a axe, as we know we're probably going to use that. Sort all this stuff back out, and let's do this right off the bat. Let's get ourselves a bunch of chests, because until we get a proper sorting system, we're going to need somewhere to put stuff. And for now, I think if we go this way and that way, we'll be alright. And that's fine for now. So that in there, some rose red. Where I got that from? We got roses right out here, don't we? Alright, let's hop on out here and try not to die. And Shall we, let's go take a look around again. We got some water down south of here. Nothing hurts to get an idea of what's going on. So they look like a chicken. It must be roasters, what it's supposed to be. Roaster, like a rooster. Alright. Sun is rising. We got a little bit of time. Just want to get an idea of what we can all see here. Never know what you're going to find until you go looking around, right? Fix a little bit of the lighting issues that can happen. And it's just amazing how far this game has really come as far as you know, a very basic graphics type of game, and you know, the vanilla version, it is, or always has been growing, which is good. And then there's such a wonderful modded community out here. I definitely like playing the game, and if you're watching this, either you're very interested or definitely play modded versions as well. So this is a lot of, what is this biome? This is spruce woods, technically. There's a lot of water here in the spruce woods, but there's one thing, I don't know if you can see it on the map there. It's that light blue patch. We're going to kind of head towards that. Picking up. So you saw that we have mandrake seeds from witchery. I'm not huge on that myself. Mainly because I haven't used it. Maybe I'm just not that big into it because I don't know all the potential to it. We'll see how that goes. So where were we? We were on, let's see, Engineer's Toolbox. We have Enhanced Portals 3, which is custom teleportation. Something I haven't used, but definitely want to get into it. This looks like pure essence. Let's see. Last thing you ever want to do is just jump into something to figure out what it is, but it didn't hurt me. Pure essence is good because that's how we can get started in Ars Magica. We also have, you can see it on the map there. I see it on the map, but I'm not sure how well we can see it from here. Oh, I've got a little bit of lava. Looks like we have one of the little sky things for spawning blue slimes. That's part of Tinker's constructs. Let's get over here on the land. The only bad thing about living underneath one of those is it's, you know, pretty consistent raining blue slime on you. Should be. Oh, whoa! Don't want to run into them. Iron ore berries. That is definitely great. Let's get them. Tinker's construct adds these where they, in low light, they actually grow these ore berries, and then you smelt them up and you get nuggets, and from the nuggets you can obviously do whatever. So alright, it says it's supposed to be here. Maybe it's too far up, or we're not actually rendering that far. Well, it's showing up on both maps, so I'm assuming it's there. Let's take a look at our rendering real quick. Video. Oh, short, tiny, far. Let's see if this helps. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not the algae that's showing up on there, because it's not covering that. So it's quite a ways up there. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Video. Well, let's go back to normal. I just don't see the point in having to see that far away. We're not going very far. So, Do those... Alright, what... Grassland. It does look like the pure essence from Ars Magica, so... Definitely a lot of good stuff here. So we're just kind of wandering around and seeing what we got available to us. What do we got here? Willow wood from Biomes of Plenty. There's our sun. Yeah, we should have waypointed our home, I guess, right? Let's go find it quick. Oh, hey. Can't forget sheep here. That should give us plenty of wool. It's only 2. There's our 3rd one. Alright, let's see if we can find our home now. That's definitely pure essence. Is that 2x2? So we gotta take a good look at that. Let's see if we can make it. That would be a no. Now we're really hurting. And we need to find our home. We should have done something about that, shouldn't we? Uh-oh. I can see it on the map already. Tainted area. That's not good. We're not going to be around here very long. I don't remember which way we went. Oh. This could be very short if we... I don't know, look at Enderman appearing on the top of trees. Let's see if we look at him. Oh, there's the garden. So it's got to be that way. That taint is just not going to give up. We're going to have to figure something out soon. So, oh man. It's definitely not what we were looking forward to. Well, let's see here. We talked about enhanced portals. We have extra cells, which is a big expansion to applied energistics. It basically allows you to store fluids and things in the applied energistics system. So that is an interesting part. Let's see here now. Where exactly did we go hiding off at? One of those things that you should always know is where home is. And I forgot. So we're gonna have to try and roam around a little bit. And I know we hit our door really well, so there's one of them roasters. Oh, here we go. 1.5 hearts, and it's getting dark out. We're being chased by bad guys. I think we're gonna have to do the old-fashioned hideout here. Let's get up here where... Nope, that didn't work. Alright. So, here we are. At least now we know where we died. Right over there. And it's the middle of the night. So let's go. What is being shot at? Oh man, I hate dying at night. Having nothing. Let's see if we can't get to our stuff and then maybe fend off some of this stuff, huh? More fun stuff, and there's a skeleton that shot us down. Oh. This is not going the way we planned. So, let's see. Where were we at? Enhanced portals. At this point, we're just gonna. Whoa, that's tall grass. Couldn't even see. We'll just kind of roam around as the night goes on and try and expand what we know of the world. And when it becomes daytime, we will. Oh, that's 2 creepers. That's not gonna help us out much, is it? Boy, this is definitely not turning out to be a good start to the beginning of this. I should have headed back sooner, huh? Oh, there's gonna be some bad stuff over here. There's tons of bad stuff. Skeleton. Look, there's where we died, it says, but apparently we didn't have anything? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to start back over here once we find a spot to... Oh. Babies. Oh, no. Man, we're just not having the best of luck here, are we? Skeletons and babies and... Oh my goodness. There we go. For what that's worth. Now we've just kind of trapped ourselves in a hole here, so we don't know. Don't know what to expect. Oh, that's an open over there. Alright, let's... These mobs have gotten a lot smarter over the versions of Minecraft, so really worried. So where were we? Enhanced portals, extra cells for applied logistics. I know we talked about that. Extra utilities is in here, as well as it's called extra Tinker's Construct. It's a patch between basically to allow so many more metals into the system. Factorization, what can I say about it? Something we're going to use a lot of. Flat signs is in here as well. And forestry. Oh boy, that baby zombie's not going to leave us alone. Obviously Forge and Forge multi-part, definitely done in there, as well as Forge IRC. Gascraft. Another thing in there is Gendistry we talked about. Gravitation suite, which allows for the gravity suit. Hardcore Ender expansion. The description here says the Ender Dragon is not happy with you. We'll have to see how that works. Hex Wool. We have the IC2 library. Imbus Core is for all of Imbus's mods, as well as Imbus peripherals for computer craft. Imbus's advanced machines, which extends IC2, which we do have then, obviously, industrial craft too. We have Infinitubes, which is definitely better item transportation. Inventory tweaks. Iron chests, which is the chest upgrades. Of Java, which is some barrels. Let's take a look at that one actually. While we're sitting here doing nothing, let's take a look at mod Java. Some different. So the barrel. This looks like it's got a chest in there. You got a mini barrel. I don't know what that is. A barrel shelf. Capacity upgrades, looks like. Oh wow, that's gotta be expensive. I wonder how much some of the stuff. Endstone, obsidian. So obviously these upgrades aren't cheap. Diamonds, obsidian, endstone, and then emerald. Wow, interesting. Barrel stickers. Huh. Let's see, a dolly. That must be for moving them. This tuning fork. That'd be pretty interesting. So let's take a look here. Well, before we go finishing these up, let's take a look at how long we've been on and see how much time we got left in the episode. Alright, so I took a look here. Looks like it's obviously getting to be about that point where we should wrap it up. I'm sure once we edit out a couple little bloopers, we'll be looking okay. But here we are at the end of episode 1 of, well, let's just call this season 1 of the Resonant Rise Let's Play series here on Rob Mac Plays. With that, I hope that you definitely can take a look at this. Let me know how things are going, and you know, please like the videos. I do appreciate comments. Tell me what you think. That's the biggest thing. So with that, I am Rob Mac, and hey, have fun.